Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Shunyata Path. Today, the picker card reading is about what message do the archangels want to give you. So I have already picked a card for each group, and I will pull additional cards to clarify each of these messages, and if possible, we will also get some guidance messages for these situations or messages once we get into the reading. So I have three groups here. Group one is silver glitter. Group two is the green glitter. And group three is the pink glitter. So take the time and follow your intuition and pick the group. And I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, group number one. So you chose the group with the silver glitter. So let's see what message does Archangel want to give you. So the card that I got is Five of Gabriel. And here the Archangel is trying to say that you are currently facing a challenge. However, Archangel Gabriel is basically saying that you will be able to resolve the challenge. Do not focus on any drama that's going on in your surrounding. Don't focus on people or the rumors that are there to distract you. Just have patience with yourself. Keep on working on the situation. You are pretty close, and just have patience with yourself and those people around you, and you should be able to resolve the situation that you're in. So now let's get some additional cards for this message. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please give us some more clarification about the message that we have here? Okay. So let's get into the reading. Um, so the card that we got here talks about um, right now you have to really balance between your work and the distractions that are around you. So some of these distractions might be really tempting to an extent that you would want to indulge into those distractions, which can possibly cause a lot of waste, a loss of time at your end. But do try to hit that balance where you engage with people, you connect with them, but then you withdraw once you feel that those discussions are not serving you. The other thing that is showing here is you are connected to your intuition really well. It's and so the guidance that they are also giving, the spirit guides are giving, is that please follow your intuition, as those will be your intuition is what is going to provide you and show you the right path to resolve your challenge. The other card that we have here talks about journey, and as Archangel Gabriel mentioned earlier, that you are on the right path. It is a journey for you, and in the end, it you have success written all over your journey. However, it's all about being patient with others. Once you will come out of this situation, what I'm seeing is that your influence will be way more on the people around you. whoever is involved in this challenging situation, you will have a lot more influence on those people and situation once you cross this journey, once you complete this journey. However, the thing that is also of um, prime importance is that your manifestation power is really strong. So you want to be really careful what you manifest. So sometimes, like how we unknowingly manifest negative things, that is what you want to be careful about. So always keep your thoughts in positive state or stay in high vibrational state. So whatever you are focusing on helps in achieving positive outcome for your situation that you're going through. I feel that something that is popping up to me is the situation that you are in right now has, to a certain extent, for some of you, you might be dealing with some real estate situation, or like your home or apartment situation, like that there might be a legal situation that might be going on. However, it seems like things are on the right track and there is success written for this situation. Now, again, this will probably not resonate with everyone as this is a general reading, but for some of you, this is um, what you might be facing. For some of the other people that are out there, it seems like you are at a workplace where you are in this phase of proving yourself, and it's like the word that comes to my mind is game. It's like a game that everyone is playing and you have this challenge that you need to resolve. Now of course it is not game in real sense. It is metaphorical. In metaphorical sense, I'm saying it's a game, but it is actually like, how we say, like, there are work politics going on and we all have to play our part to make sure we prove ourselves. um, that is a situation that I am seeing for some of the other members of this group. Let me try to get some additional messages. um, okay, so there are some warning signs that have showed up. um, So even though there is success that's written, um, the card that showed up is about eliminating deceit. So what you want to not do when you are in this situation is, like, just in order to get success, do not lie. Um, Stand in truth, stand in honesty, because lie is not going to serve anyone long term. You may think that you are going to achieve success. However, long term, deceiving someone is not good, because the kind of karma that you're going to tie to yourself is not something that you want to have as a part of your life cycle. So, um, stand in your truth, stand in your self awareness, and stand in your high vibrational mode, and stay away from any lies. The other card that did show up is coping with disappointment. What this card is trying to tell us is that There might be times in your journey when you will feel disappointed, but instead of losing hope at that time, you want to just remind yourself to be patient with yourself and others, as it's a journey. Remember, it's a journey, and on a journey every day is not the same. So if you do see any disappointment, it's okay. Trust in yourself that you can overcome those situations or those instances, and believe in yourself. So all in all, hope this reading did resonate with you. Please leave me a comment and let me know how you felt about it. Is there, if you have any specific suggestion, please do leave me in the comments. If this reading did resonate with you, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Welcome back, group number 2. Um, you chose green glitter. So group number 2, you are the ones who chose green glitter. So let's get into your message from Archangel. So last group also had a message from Archangel Gabriel, and you have message from him as well. So Archangel, I mean her as well. So Archangel Gabriel is basically asking you to stay determined and keep on moving forward. Whatever you are working on, you have to embrace all possibilities that may show up in your journey. And some of you might be also working with environment, um, like environment activism, or like, you might be involved in some activities related to environment. So yeah, the guidance here is to just keep on moving forward in your journey and stay determined, um, with whatever you're working on. So let's try to get some more messages for this card. Dear Spirit guides, can you please give us some more clarification about this situation of what group 2 is going through? Hmm. So the it seems like you, viewers of group 2, most of you are, some of you are in the leadership role, as I'm looking at this card, or you might be someone who have to deal with leadership quite often, and that is where a lot of your challenges lie. Um, it seems like whatever you're working on, what you need to do is like, you have to just stay determined and keep on pushing your ideas to the leadership team, even though there are challenges in your way. Um, let's try to get some more clarification of the challenges. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please explain what these challenges are that group number 2 is facing? I see. Okay, so okay, so what I'm seeing here is your main challenge here is that you are looking for inner harmony And that is in conflict with how you have to present things at the leadership, right? And you know how we say that it is always you have to be so strategic and political when you're dealing with leadership, and that is a challenge in itself because sometimes you may find it hard to be your true self when you are trying to do that. Um, and time and again you keep on thinking about like how can you free yourself from these challenges and just get the freedom and breathe freely. That is the thought that keeps on coming to your mind. That's what I feel. um, you are looking for that peace or there that stability when it comes to your in your inner harmony. um, but something that is coming to me is try not to get very emotionally involved with the work that you do. So keep your emotions separate from the work that you do. Whatever you're doing should be right, should be ethical in nature, right? However, your inner harmony, your freedom, those are very much associated to your spiritual growth or like spiritual journey. um, we tend to lose inner harmony when we are very very emotionally attached to our work, right? um, till the time you can maintain your ethical nature, until the time you are determined and you are able to achieve your goals, you should not let that impact your inner harmony. Now again, it doesn't mean that your challenges are going to be any less, but at least your spiritual aspect or spiritual nature is going to stay intact. It's not going to, your spiritual part is not going to feel so suffocated. This is what you want to make sure that, our end goal is to align ourselves, our inner and outer. That is our end goal always. However, it may take time for you to get to that, right? But in the meantime, you don't want to um, challenge your, or like you don't want to keep on thinking about your inner harmony while you're dealing with your external challenges so much so that it becomes very hard for you to breathe. um, that's a message that I'm getting here. Yeah, I hope this resonates with some of you. It looks like you are really under a lot of I feel like, you have like this inner turmoil where you feel anxious, you always feel suppressed, and that those kind of feelings are is what I'm feeling right now when I'm looking at these cards and doing the reading. But that's why the advice that I would give is like try to keep your emotions away from your work. Work is your passion, but your emotions should be navigated through your spiritual aspects, not your work. Um, so yeah, let me try to get some more guidance messages for you, or any more messages that can help with this reading. Spirit guides, would you please give us some additional messages that can help the situation and help the person looking at this reading? Okay, I guess this is the card that they want us to talk about. So the card that I got is finances. So I think, and the word that keeps on coming in my mind is ethics And it seems like some of you who are in this group are dealing with some financial situation. And what this card is basically telling you is, even though even though you might be dealing with financial situation, um, look at the positive aspect of it, because whenever there is poverty, it is a reminder that money is not the only thing that matters in this world. So yes, money is very important. However, relationships are even more important, right? So when people are in tough situations, that is the time when they actually start focusing heavily on their other relationships where they can get the support, right? So materialistic feeling or materialistic gains, they are not permanent, so keep that in mind. And that is the time, financial struggles are the time when you become close to your family, you become close to your relatives, you become close to your friend, because that is when you will really understand who your true support system is, right? So again, it goes back to that same message where the thing that keeps on coming to mind, the thing that I keep on feeling is, stay ethical. Do not mix your emotions with it. Be passionate, but stay ethical and true. Um, Speak the truth, basically, when you're presenting yourself in front of others. And yeah, that's a message. I'm gonna ask one more question here. Will group 2 be able to achieve success as it's going through these challenges? Spirit guides, can you please tell us if group 2 will be able to achieve success as they go through these challenges? Um, or, or what kind of success? Let me try again. I'm going to try a different question actually. What kind of outcomes is group 2 going to see out of this situation? What kind of outcomes is group 2 going to experience coming out of this situation? Can you please provide that information? Spirit guides, please, and thank you. What kind of outcomes will group 2 be experiencing coming out of this situation? Oh, okay. What else are they going to experience? Okay. Okay. So this is a really heavy reading, I'm gonna say. So the first card that I got in terms of what kind of outcomes are we expecting out of this situation, the card that I got is about frustration. So it seems like it is not an easy situation that you're dealing with group number 2, and it is very, very heavy on you, it's very burdensome on you. And something that you are going to experience in this situation is a lot of frustration. So we have already seen this in our reading earlier, right? But the other card that really came out is self-respect. It seems like you are someone who kind of undermines yourself quite a bit, and this is what you are going to learn as you come out of this situation, is that you will learn that you should be self-respecting yourself, and you should really keep yourself in high order when you are presenting yourself in front of others. The other card that I got is responsibility. Um, what I feel here is that you are already responsible person. However, sometimes we overdo on our responsibility path, right? So if you feel overly responsible for something, you may indulge yourself to an extent which doesn't benefit you anymore. And I think that is what is coming to me in this situation. So you will learn what is the right level, right extent of responsibility that you should be taking on when you're dealing with these kind of situations. Now, because you don't need to always keep on proving yourself, you learn to self-respect. If you learn to respect yourself more, you will know that whatever responsibilities you are taking on is good enough. Like, you don't need to go overboard and please others. Okay, this is a guidance card that came out, and it talks about ancestral wisdom. So what I would suggest is, as you are going through the situation, it might be worthwhile to just meditate, or if you're not a person who meditates very often, then sit in silence and just ask the question to your inner self, or just ask questions to your ancestors, asking to give you some guidance as you are dealing with the situation. It seems like your ancestors are trying to provide you some kind of guidance, and they're ready to give you those messages. You just need to be in a receiving mode, I feel. So I know this is not an ideal reading, but if this reading does resonate to you, please leave me a comment. I'm going to end the reading here. But it is a challenging time, I understand, for group 2. Yeah, if this reading resonated with you, if you're going through the situation, please leave me a comment, and please hit the like button. I will see you again in the next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome back, group number 3. You are the group that chose the pain glitter. Now let's get into the Archangel message that we have for you. And it is 10 of Gabriel. And this card talks about how you are someone who is going through a lot of burden. You are someone who does a lot of work, and you shoulder a lot of responsibility, and you are working really long hours to fulfill your duty, and you are trying to please others, and you're working way harder to please others. The Archangel here is actually advising you to ask help from other people who can help you lighten your workload. So something that you should really try to do is meditate and ask your angels for help, and ask your angels for help. So that's one thing. And the other thing that you can actually ask them to do is surround you with helpful people who can help you with the situation, or reduce the burden that you are lifting right now. So let's get some more cards for your reading. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please give us some more messages about this about group number 3 of what are they looking at as you're going through this situation. So many cards at the same time. I'm going to try this again. Sorry. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please give us some more messages regarding the situation that group 3 is going through? Please and thank you. Okay. So, oh wow. Okay. So here we got wealth. So you have prosperity coming your way. You have victory. So success in whatever you're pursuing right now. And you are someone who, I almost feel that as soon as you will hear this reading, you are going to self-reflect and actually ask for help from Archangels. So that's awesome. I really hope that you do, because this is what it's showing. Is there anything else that we need to know, Spirit Guides? We can think if there's some more message that needs to come out. Yeah, see. Oh, again, wow. This is the same card that group 2 got. And also it seems like you, in some aspect, you are both going through this, you both are going through a similar situation. So you are overworking, and that is the advice that Archangel Gabriel said, right? Or the message that Archangel Gabriel said, that you are overworking right now and you need to ask for help. As you will go through your situation, something that will come out of that is you will learn to self-respect yourself, and that will be a result of the inward looking that you'll do. I can't help but notice inner harmony. No wonder you have victory in your way. You're going to learn to self-respect, and that is where you're going to hit the balance of inner harmony. So yeah, that's a great reading. And yes, there's wealth coming your way, and there's victory. And I also see like gold coins here, so I feel like you have a lot of abundance coming your way in general, both in terms of success and money, financial gains. I mean, let's get a couple more messages here. I do want to say that you are someone who does a lot of physical work, like where you have to work a lot with your hands and your body. That is the kind of feeling that I'm getting for this group. Like you have to work actually physically. You're not someone who kind of, I mean, and this is also, this will apply to some of you, or most of you actually in this group, that you are someone who are not like doing your job in front of computers or anything. You are someone who actually works manually, or like you do actual physical labor. That is the sense that I'm getting here. You are also someone who ends up walking a lot actually during your day. I don't know why I got this. Yeah, you are someone who actually ends up walking a lot for your job. And something that the messages that I did get here is release guilt and letting go of vengeance. So, as you're working long hours, the thing that keeps on bothering you is that um, you have spent that extra hours with someone that you love. And that's the reason you are getting the advice from Archangel is to find someone who can help you do some part of your work so that you can actually spend the time um, where you really want to. It can be your spiritual practices, it can be spending time with a loved one, or just spending time with yourself, right? But do not keep on feeling the guilt that you're not able to do it, because it's not going to serve you. Those are going to create blockages, but which is not going to serve you. So um, be 100% present in whatever you do and decide. The other one that I getting is letting go of vengeance. So vengeance is something that, so let me tell you something about vengeance. This is a feeling that is in our head. It's not the truth, it's not the reality. Vengeance is something that we end up just framing or imagining in our head, and that might not be the reality, right? So you are already like in your thoughts, you are hurting that other person, which is worse than actually physically hurting that person, because now maybe it is possible that you just thought about it, but you never really hurt that person physically in any true sense. But just by your thoughts, you have created that negative energy around you, those negative blockages, which are going to hurt you in your lifetime, maybe this lifetime or next lifetime, but it is not going to serve you, right? So, let go of vengeance because it's not serving you, and that is the guidance that spirit guides are giving you right now. So all in all, your reading is good. You have a lot of abundance coming your way, and just make sure you ask for help and ask Archangel to send helpful people around you to release some of the burden that you are carrying alone. And you do not need to please others. Respect yourself, and others will respect you if you respect yourself. So spend the time to inwardly reflect, and yeah, just spend the time to inwardly reflect, and do not work too hard, because we have this life when you want to be able to balance your work and spending time with your loved ones and yourself, and grow spiritually in this lifetime. So hope this reading resonated with group number 3. If you like my reading, please hit the like button and subscribe button. I'll see you again next time. Y'all have a great day. Bye bye.